if they were in the same weight class, it'd be a cracking fight. But there's too much of a gap. I think 126 is Inoue's ceiling. I really do.
Yeah. That would be like a fun fight.
But furthermore, he's a superstar in Japan. He doesn't really need to leave Japan to maintain his superstar status.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement over a potential showdown between two of the sport's most electrifying fighters, Naoya Monster and Gervonta Tank Davis. Inoue's recent dominant performances have solidified his place as a pound-for-pound king, showcasing his flawless technique, speed, and power. Meanwhile, Davis continues to be a feared force with his knockout ability and aggression across multiple divisions.
Wins, no losses, no draws, 25 wins by way of knockout. He's a 4-division champion, 2-division undisputed champion, and is super bantamweight unified champion, right? So he has a fight coming up anyway.
Promoters haven't confirmed any talks yet, but the demand from fans has made the potential fight between Naoya Monster and Gervonta Tank Davis the most talked about matchup of 2025. Both fighters are at the peak of their careers, and fans are eager for this historic showdown. In a recent interview, Davis acknowledged the excitement but raised concerns about the weight difference, noting that he may be too big for Inoue, who is the undisputed super bantamweight champion. The challenge of Inoue moving up multiple weight classes makes this fight unlikely soon.
What's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like me and him. But I think I'd be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'd be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like...
It's like a dream fight.
Yeah, fact.
Gervonta Tank Davis has always praised Naoya Inoue's skills and accomplishments. In a recent press conference, a reporter claimed that Inoue dismissed Davis's abilities, stating he only had power. Davis, surprised by this, asked for proof of the comment. Inoue later cleared things up on Twitter, stating, "I never said anything like that," reinforcing the mutual respect between the two fighters.
Have that can give him real problems. All you have is power.
He said that?
Inoue said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I don't want to go crazy. You trying to catch me?
No, I ain't trying to catch you, bro.
Huh?
I ain't trying to catch you.
He didn't say that?
Yeah, he said it.
Show me.
You heard me say that? I think there's a lot of compilations they combine things. I think I've seen it, but I don't know if it's...
I don't think he said that. Because there's no way he said that. Come to be a...
Former world champion TJ Vinny has weighed in on the potential fight between Gervonta Davis and Naoya Inoue, noting that the weight difference makes the matchup unlikely. Vinny believes Davis's size and power at lightweight would be too much for Inoue, who has shown no interest in moving past 122 lbs. While some fans hope for a fight at super featherweight or lightweight, Vinny argues that Inoue's ceiling is likely 126 lbs, and stepping up to face Davis would require significant risks. For now, the fight remains a fantasy, with Inoue continuing to dominate in his current division.
That's just, a weight class too high. I don't even know what weight that would be at, maybe 130, but is that just too much, or do you think he's capable of going up there and beating a Tank Davis?
Nah, Tank's an absolute dog, but if they were in the same weight class, it'd be a cracking fight. But there's too much of a gap. I think 126 is Inoue's ceiling, I really do.
Yeah. Well, TJ, I appreciate your time. Obviously, 15th of March, you're fighting Nick Bull. Just any final words, any prediction, any message to your fans?
Not so much a prediction, but the fans can expect fireworks. It's going to be a great fight, and I'll be walking away as a two-weight world champion. I can guarantee that.
Fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Naoya Inoue could captivate the boxing world, but a major hurdle is Davis's aversion to working with promoter Turki Alek. Davis has expressed his lack of respect for Alek, which could complicate organizing the fight despite fans eagerly anticipating this epic showdown.
I see it on Twitter all the time, and I've talked about it before while being in Japan. Can Tank and Inoue actually fight each other one day? It's a good question, because I don't think it's far-fetched. Now, more than likely they won't fight because Inoue's aligned himself with Turki, right? And Tank doesn't work with Turki. He don't like Turki. On top of that too, you have the weight thing. You know, Inoue stated when he fought Neri that he weighed 138 pounds. Tank tweeted during the build-up to this fight with Lamar Roach that he was on weight at 138 pounds. So they kind of have like Inoue's fight night weight is probably close to like what Tank's walk around weight is. They're not far off. So weight-wise, as crazy as it sounds, because you don't think of Inoue and Tank as being the same size, because Inoue turned pro at light flyweight, Tank turned pro at what was like 130, you know, something like that. So you wouldn't necessarily think of those two being close in size, but they actually are. So I think it's doable. Obviously, Tank has some signature fights at lightweight he's got to take care of, like Shakur Stevenson, like Devin Haney. Or Devin's at 47 now, so I can't even say Devin, but he's got Shakur Stevenson, he's got Teofimo Lopez, he might have Keyshawn Davis on his hands if Keyshawn wins the title. You know, there's some hypothetical sense, right? If Inoue and Tank did fight each other, that would be the biggest fight in boxing, because you're talking about two, I would say you got the biggest American fighter, as far as like American-born fighters, versus the biggest Japanese fighter. So you're talking about the biggest star, not named Canelo, in North America, but from the United States of America, versus the face of boxing in Japan and Asia as a whole right now. So how could that fight not do crazy numbers? I feel like Inoue versus Tank would really make the world stop. And that would really be like for Tank, if they fought, he's supposed to knock.
If a fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Naoya Inoue never happens, it will be one of boxing's biggest missed opportunities. The matchup would pit two undefeated, knockout-heavy champions from America and Japan, transcending boxing to represent a meeting of cultures at the peak of the sport. It could have been an unforgettable moment in boxing history.
Relax, man.
You like the fight if it happens?
Man, he better sit his leg down. Yeah, of course. You know, even though I don't want to make excuses, but he's fighting over there. They ain't testing. You know, I ain't making no excuses. You know what I mean? I ain't making no. He's a good fighter though. He's a good fighter. Me, I ain't fighting that. I ain't making no excuses, but like I told him, man. You know, I'm here for you. You know, go enjoy the fruits and labor of your work, and come back like you never left, man.